All right, welcome back to Dark Eagle's World. I am still Dark Eagle. I want to thank anybody who keeps swinging by and checking out the videos. Really appreciate that. And with today's episode, all that work we did in the Nether, we were there mainly to get some crystals. So we wanted to get some quartz crystals because they are very important in building. So we're going to use that today and we're going to make something up. So we're going to do a farm that is for sugarcane. So let's jump into that and I'll show you how to make one of them. Alright, let's hop on over to where we are going to make this today, and you'll see I've got a chest already. These are all the items you need to do 8 stalks of sugarcane. I do it in 8 because that's a round number, but you will notice I have 9 hoppers here. The reason I'm doing that is I like to have one extra space where everything can be put over top. So I'm just going to put the chest down here in an easy spot to get. But since sugarcane and leather are used to make the books, good idea to put them all in the same spot. So this is just a standard sugarcane farm that I've come across over the years. The only thing I recommend here is make sure you're in a crouch when you go to put these hoppers in place. Makes it so much easier. And then I'm using mud on the top here. Mud can actually pull the items through it, so you don't have to put in a minecart below to grab all the stuff you're working on. Now we do have to make the trough for the water, so we'll just put that here behind. I am going to break out the grass that's below, just turn it into a solid pale oak block here in a bit, or sorry, not a pale oak, a oak plank. Yes. Forget my own name if I didn't have it told to me all the time. You're going to notice here that I have made a mistake in my placement. I'm going to also notice that I made another one a little bit later, but you'll see that when I fix it. Now I do know this is a very chromatic farm here, but I'm still getting the hang of creating colors and doing a good color wheel here. So I do like the pale gardens and the pale oak. It was nice to get a wooden white variant, so we put that in there. Now we just need a black wood. I really like to see a black wood in here. The dark oak is good, but I'd like to see something pure black. That would be kind of cool. Now we're just going to cover up the old water trough here. We don't need to see it. Plus we do need to have that one level for the sugarcane to grow from. Yes, I always put an extra thing there, and I just keep it in the video because I want everyone to see that I make mistakes too. So then we're just going to put our 8 pistons here, and then we'll go around the back and put the 8 observers. Now I actually had found, and I really wish I could remember whose video I saw this from, but a way where you can make these just go one at a time instead of getting everything. So here you're going to see I put blocks right behind the observers, and then I'm going to put another row of blocks here, and that way I can put the redstone on top of this. Honestly, really wish I could remember the name of the creator who did that one, because that is perfect. You're going to see me test it out here in a second after I put in the sugarcane. So there, now you don't have to wait. If you've got the one that just never grows as the main one, you don't have to worry. And I always like to put a little bit of glass in front of what I've got here. I like to see what's growing and see if there's any problems in there. So we just put that there so we can see them. Now we're going to see where I realized I had made a mistake. So I actually wanted this back one more because I have a design aesthetic that I want to use, and that was in the wrong spot to be able to do that. So just put that in and fix up the area around here and get it all taken care of. You know, the funny thing is I even did create this in a test world first and still ended up to have a way to screw it up. But as you can see here, we got it all fixed, and hopefully this is a good looking little contraption, everybody. Now we're just going to put in some of the decoration parts. Again, I really like this striped or stripped white logs here. They really have a good look to them, and they do make the thing pop out. Granted, again, all white. Could have used some other color variations. Plus, I enjoyed building it in the dark at night while it's raining, because that's just how I do things the wrong way, because I could have had a creeper come and blow me up at any time during this process. So now that I'm almost done, I finally pull out some lighting. Brilliance, I tell you. Now this is why I'd make that change to the back, because I wanted to have 3 of these shelves along, and I love these blocks. It's like a half slab standing up. Normally you can only get the half slabs on the horizontal, but then they did these ones that look kind of like vertical ones. Beautiful. I love these here. They're great for decorating, and I've created so many new types of building options here. And another mistake. I'm really good at putting things in the wrong spot. I'll just throw the back here, and that closes it up. Now we do have to get a roof on this thing. So I'm just going to do a standard slab roof, because I have no creativity left at this point. Now I could have done so many different options here, but the main thing was just I need the sugarcane, because I need to start making some books, because I need to be able to get myself the stuff for enchanting, which I will hopefully have that up pretty soon. Good old scaffolding. Get on up here, and I do put a couple of torches here, as you can see. Just helps brighten everything up, and it also does help the light level within the farm, because everything does need light to grow. Yep, I always put them in the wrong place. I meant to put it over here on this one, but you know, at least it showed me that it was going to take out both, so here we go. Get that all fixed up. And everything I had put in there should have been the exact number, so again, if you want to recreate this, just use the opening of the chest earlier so you can see everything that I used, and you'll be able to recreate it exactly. I don't know the actual amount that it gives, but so far it hasn't been giving me any problems, and I have just been getting what I need. It's a pretty standard design. And there you have it. We now have our own farm. And there we go. Just take out that pale oak log, and look, it's been running for a bit. Got stacking a bit. And here I was lucky enough to be in front of it when one of them broke, so you can see how it works. The individual one is great, and it makes it so much easier. So now you can see that we have a fully operational and working sugarcane farm. So the next thing I'm going to do is collect some, then we're going to make up some books so that we can get an enchanting setup going on. But before that, I've been living in a cave far too long. It's time for us to build a house, so the very first thing I'm going to do though is make an entranceway. Do a little terraforming, so let's go over and see how the stairs go. And there we go. Steps are created. I didn't make this into a tutorial, obviously, because they are not going up in the way that I would like them. So check it out yourself and just make your own. There's probably better people out there that can make a tutorial on how to do curved stairs. I'm just glad they work. So hopefully soon we're going to start building us a house and then maybe even an enchanting setup and start getting more stuff going. But for everyone who stuck around and for everyone who keeps watching my videos, I really appreciate you at this time. I'm just trying to build a new skill and playing a game that I enjoy while doing it. So with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day and bye for now. Bye-bye.